swerving from left to right. Left to right. You remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take 2 more shots, you know I'm swerving from left to right. All night. Would you call me old-fashioned if I catch you in the rain in Manhattan? Oh, I can't wait until my lips are on yours. I can't help the way that I'm feeling. The way you look tonight is so appealing. Hold up, I need to pace myself. You're the bullet to my heart, I swear. I swear. Only took one shot. Only took one shot. The only thing I'll promise is I'll give you all I've got. Oh, you remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take a sip of you, baby, I'm swerving from left to right. Left to right. You remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take 2 more shots, you know I'm swerving from left to right.
Yeah, look, alright. Now pretty bourbon brown eyes, can I grab you off the shelf? You sweet but you strong, I gotta have you to myself. I'm trying to let you know that you're the only drink I'm trying to pour. Girl, it's Dunton, aka the slurring bourbon connoisseur. And look, I had a couple, so you know I'm telling the truth. I don't settle for Kettle One, I don't settle for Goose. First we had a couple rounds just to see how it go. Now it's time to tap that barrel, girl, let's see how it flow. You got that caramel dripping, now I'm sipping. They can't take you straight, but baby, I'm built different. It feels different. Listen, you keep getting Dunton loose. You far from the jungle juice, but you keep it 100 proof. I don't need no Coca-Cola or no Sprite for you. And yeah, you good on the rocks, might put that ice on you. You got that Jameson, that Johnny, or that Jack, and you can miss me. I need bourbon in my life, cause baby, you my favorite whiskey. Come on.
I don't want you holding back. Tell me everything, and I do mean everything, everything. It's time for last call. You know that this liquor been flowing faster than free fall. If we keep going, I might not be able to recall. My favorite bourbon. Take a sip of you, baby, I'm swerving from left to right. Left to right. You remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take 2 more shots, you know I'm swerving from left to right. Oh, let the band play on, and they be playing our song.
Girl, it's Dunton, aka the slurring bourbon connoisseur. And look.
Hey y'all, what's mackin'? How you crack-a-lackin'? How you crack-a-lackin'? What's mackin'? Happy Thursday. Hey Brown Eyes, hey Samus, hey Natty, hey Lioness Nala, how y'all doing? Hey Lakita, what's going on? What's happening? What y'all been up to? Y'all here for the sweets, huh? Hey Mackie Poo, how you doing? Mac, you can put all your comments from last week. Mac haven't watched the playback yet, but I did share with Mac some of the feedback I got on his appearance here on the show last week. So last week, my son Mac was my guest. He was my guest last week, and we tried a whole bunch of stuff. And when we got home, I tried the box wine. It was Fraganago bullshit. It was, that was a hard no for me. It was a hell no. Hey, Ray Rap, how you doing? It was a rosé. It was black box wine. I did not like it. Mac liked it, but I did not. So we did try a variety of things. If you're interested in that replay, please go to YouTube for all of my replays. Okay, Max said the box wine was tart. It was tart. Rosé, I don't know. Maybe it's been a long time since I've had rosé because I didn't like it. I did not like that. It did have like a tartness and a dryness that I didn't really care for. But go to YouTube for the replay so you can see that. Also, exclamation point CDR. Okay, we are still collecting for Cool Dad's Rock. I know that he's doing pretty good with his goal. The goal is $10,000, but I think today he reached a milestone. This is, I know, DJ LV. I don't know what the total is, but if London or about almost $6,000. That's what I'm getting from the guide on the side. So whatever it is, he's getting there, but the goal is $10,000. The Derby will be held on August the 30th, which is a Saturday. 23rd. Sorry, I'm wrong. Just all wrong. Okay, August 23rd. I should remember that because that's the day before my birthday. But anyway, the Derby will be held here in Atlanta on the 23rd, which is a Saturday, August 23rd. He will be collecting funds all the way up until that date. So make sure that you donate. Hey, Big Stove, thank you for the resub. Hey, DC Chill Brother, how you doing? Hope you're feeling better too. And you're resting and taking care of yourself. So, hey, Eb, what's going on? Thank y'all for the hype train. I appreciate you. So, yeah, that's what we got going on. And this week, I am not drinking my liquor, but I will be eating some sweets that contain liquor. And Locke is actually going to partake. So he will be giving a honest rating as the voice of God. Ebony said the Violent Sweet Tooth edition. So he will be giving a rating as well. So everything that I taste, he's going to taste too.
And I'm a hard critic, y'all.
But see, that's the reason why he's perfect for this, because he's going to give you all an honest rating. Now, I like sweets too. I was going to say, but it's nothing like how he is about it. I know that. But I do like sweets. I like my carbs. Am I just straight out sweets? But I like potatoes and bread and all that stuff that I ain't supposed to have that really ain't that great for you. But I do enjoy it very much. And I will be enjoying some tonight. And I realized that I am doing something, I'm having a first on this show. Hey, Holly. I didn't even think about it, but Locke was kind of looking at the things that I had, and I have some Whoopie Pies. I've never had a Whoopie Pie before in my entire life. I've heard of them, but I've never had one before. So we're going to find out whether or not I like Whoopie Pies. Locke says they're delicious. So we'll see. Yeah, it just didn't seem like something I would like because honestly, I always thought that it was like the fake, you know that fake cream that's inside of a Twinkie? Because y'all know that's not real cream. That's like sugar and air and a bunch of probably synthetic stuff. Because that's the reason why Twinkies last so long. I don't know what it is, but that's what I thought was inside of a Whoopie Pie. I did not know that it was like real frosting. I never knew. So I'm going to find out. Okay, so Big Stove said marshmallows don't taste like nothing. Okay, yeah, sugar and air is cotton candy. Yeah, pretty much. And I'm not a big fan of cotton candy either. So it was delicious in that drink. And it made it sparkle. And I was impressed by that. I like a trick. Now, I like a trick. I admit that. And when we swirled it around in that drink and it was all glittery and party, ooh, I like that a lot. But just to eat cotton candy, like, I don't know. I guess I'm not really, when you think about when you go to a carnival or a circus or a fair, the things that they serve, I guess I don't really care for. I don't eat hot dogs. I mean, I used to a long time ago, but hot dogs just stopped doing me right. I did like corn dogs at one point in my life. Don't like cotton candy. I don't eat peanuts. Hey, Guzzle, thank you for the resub. Not too crazy about funnel cakes. They're okay to me, but all that powdered sugar and it's like messy and I don't like messy foods. I don't like that. That's too much. Now, my son, Mac loves funnel cakes. So, yeah. They need a funnel cake moonshine, Holly said. Now, if they had that, I'd try it. So, Natty says she loves funnel cakes, too. Yeah, so I did watch Carnival Eats, actually, Ray Rap. And it's interesting to me. Like, I absolutely love the show about it. But it's just most of that I'm just not a fan of. Another thing that I don't like that's really odd, a sweet that I do not like, is I do not care for donuts. And people think that's really, really weird. Natty, thank you so much for the gift sub to my son. I appreciate that. I don't like donuts. Donuts taste undone to me. Like it seems like they need to cook a little bit longer and they're real gooey. Ugh, I don't like it. And I know Locke is a huge fan of donuts, but I don't like donuts. That's something else that I don't care for. But I got some other sweets that I like that I'm going to be talking about. And anytime I say I don't like donuts, I always get somebody harassing me. But I don't.
Yeah, like now.
I just don't. They just don't taste done. That's all I can say.
You don't like donuts?
I don't like donuts. Donuts just don't taste cooked.
You don't like donuts?
No, I don't. But the way I look at it is I am leaving the donuts for all the people out there that love them. Some more donuts for them to have because they don't have to worry about me eating them.
I mean, not Krispy Kreme, not Dunkin', not any of them.
Not any of them.
Cause I get with like even having a side between, because some people would have a choice between Dunkin' or Krispy Kreme, Dunkin' style donuts, the cake style donuts, or the straight sugar donuts like Krispy Kreme.
All donuts just taste like not quite cooked enough dough to me. They just have a very doughy taste.
Holly cronuts are good too. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. They just don't taste good.
And
so Lakita said Krispy Kreme is having a special tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the special? Do you get a free donut or something like that?
They do stuff around the year long about having free donuts. But the thing is, one thing about it is I don't eat Krispy Kreme.
Okay, you don't like?
No, I like them. I just don't eat them because I know I can't eat just one.
Oh,
Krispy Kremes are like Lay's potato chips for me. I cannot have just one.
Okay, Holly said let's go on a donut tour.
Yes, let's.
Hey, Sapphire Queen.
Oh, Holly, they're building a Randy's Donuts here in Atlanta.
Okay, I don't know anything about that. Is that like a California?
Randy's is big in LA.
Okay.
Well, LA. I mean, basically all up in California because they have some. They think they have some in the Bay Area too. But
Lakita said it's buy one box, get the second box for 88 cents. Krispy Kreme.
Beautiful. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Glad I won't be in town.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow I'm flying out to the West Coast tomorrow, and whenever I'm in Portland, I hit up Voodoo Donuts.
Okay.
Yeah, Voodoo is big in the West Coast. I think they have the furthest west to the furthest east they have one. I think is in Texas.
Okay, Ebony said Diva took me to Randy's. I pretended to be impressed. LOL. So she didn't like it.
well, Ebony don't like donuts either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Ebony, see, I know. Man, you. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Eb doesn't like. Yeah, she posted in the chat that she don't like donuts.
Okay, you don't like donuts. Okay, yeah. I saw somebody post it, but I missed it. It was you, Eb. But
yes, a donut in Denver. But I know it's one in. No, the first thing though, I've been to the one in San Antonio. I went there. Okay. I went there a couple years ago when I went out there for Victor Wembanyama, and it was good.
Okay. Well, for all the donut lovers, again, more for you. You don't have to worry about me elbowing you in line for that because I won't be there for the donuts. All right. But I got some other stuff today. I want to start off with some facts that I found out. You all know I go down the rabbit hole and research whether it's liquor or liquor-filled desserts or whatever it is that I'm researching. I just have a tendency to go down the rabbit hole. And I did with this as well. And I found out a thing or two that was interesting. Nick says she's going to report me. to the donut people, to the donut authorities. You're going to report me. So I did find out a couple of things, but I want the mods to prepare the first poll. I do have a poll where I am asking some questions about your most popular, what you believe is the most popular liquor dessert. So while the mods are getting ready to do that, I don't know who's doing the poll. I wanted to go with some of these facts that I found on the interwebs. So I found out that the word dessert comes from the French, which I actually knew was a French word, but the word is pronounced desservir. And desservir means to clear the table because it used to be eaten standing up to allow the table to be cleared. And I thought that was really interesting. So if you eat your cake, ice cream, or cookies standing up, you're right there. You're right where you're supposed to be and doing what you're supposed to be doing so that the table can be cleared, because that's what it translates to. German chocolate cake. And who knew this? It isn't German. It's named after the American baker who created a type of baking chocolate. And his name was Samuel German. So German chocolate cake is not German at all. I did not know that. And I am a baker, but I never knew that. I did know that German chocolate was a different kind of chocolate. But did you know that? Okay. All right. So the poll is up. And it says, what is the most popular liquor dessert? I want you all to take, you got about 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. I don't like German chocolate either. A little unique. I'm not a fan of that at all. Okay, doggone auto mod. Okay, but you know what? It's got a thing about German because D-Man experienced that in his chat.
Yeah,
too.
it's the I don't like anything. Yeah, okay. It's for hate. It's for hate speech.
Well, even when like Brax would come into the chat and try to put something in German, it would spam it or ban it. Yeah. You know, the automod will always catch it. So I don't know. That's something about that.
It's for that other N word. The 4-letter N word.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. So you say you don't care for chocolate and you don't care for coconut. I am not a fan of coconut, and I actually have something today that has coconut in it too, which is interesting. We're gonna see how that goes. But I am me. How you doing? Because I say I don't like German. So yeah, what do you all think is the most popular liquor dessert? And your choices are tiramisu, rum balls, rum cake, and fruit cake. So okay, so Miss Ayumi said German chocolate is her favorite, and you always get one for your birthday. Okay. Those are challenging to make. As a baker, I will say they're challenging to bake because getting that icing just right is something. It's a task. It's definitely. So anything with coconut and pineapple are your best friend. Okay, so you probably like pineapple upside down cakes too, which is okay. Yeah. Walker's over here nodding his head. I make those. Actually, I haven't made one in a long time, but I do make pineapple upside down cakes. All right, so let's see how our poll is coming out because I want to see what you all think. I felt like I knew the answer to this going in, and my prediction was correct. So let's see if you all are on point with it. Okay, so the winner is rum cake. You are absolutely right. Rum cake is the most popular liquor dessert. Fruit cake is the least popular liquor dessert. And by our poll, yep. Okay. But you all voted the rum balls kind of low as well. I mean, the rum balls are very similar to rum cake. But anyway, yeah, rum cake is number one. And that's what I thought as well. That's what I believed as well. So a couple of more these fun facts. According to NASA, ice cream is the most missed item by astronauts in space. They say it is the item that they feel like as soon as they get back to our home stratosphere, that's what they're going to have is ice cream.
So, question, because a lot of people mentioned it in the chat, that they didn't know that fruitcake had liquor.
Yes, it has brandy in it. Traditionally. Some people do make it with rum, but traditionally it would be made with brandy. And they have fruitcake. Fruitcake can actually preserve for years and still be good. Like it's still viable to eat. Okay, so and see, some people say it like, you know, with the rum, and rum cake is very different from fruit cake. Of course, fruit cake with all of that stuff that goes in there, it's just too much for me. It's entirely too much. It's very busy. It's a whole bunch of stuff. But they do take a lot of time and effort. And, you know, everybody always says, well, you just haven't had a good one. I don't care. I just don't care. It's just still a hard ass no for me. Literally. It's a no. It's a fraggle bullshit. It's all that. I don't want it. Right. Yeah, Guzzle said it. That's why fruitcake can last 40 to 50 years. And they have like instances of people eating fruitcake that's like 30 years old and saying it's still good. Wanda said, you don't know what's in a fruit cake. It's a whole bunch of stuff in there, you know, and people have different ways of making them. And yeah, so Miss Ayumi said, you didn't like your mom's fruit cakes, but you switch up her recipe to your preference. And it seems like to me, the fruit cake is one of those things that people either love it or they hate it, right? It's very little in between on that, like a sort of people like them or they don't like them. So, yeah. The chocolate chip cookie, it was an accident. It was created by accident. Ruth Wakefield ran out of cocoa powder, and the pieces of chocolate that she put in instead, which were semi-sweet, it was semi-sweet chocolate, held their shape in the dough. And that's how chocolate chip cookies were invented, essentially. Toll House is the number one maker of chocolate chip cookies, the kind that you buy, you know, the pre-made. And 53% of Americans like chocolate chip cookies the best out of all flavors of cookies, but it is also the number one dessert. That is followed by cake, brownies, pie, and ice cream. Ice cream was actually last on the list.
So it was a happy accident, basically.
It was a happy accident. Yeah. So Ray said, I don't like chocolate chip cookies. I do like chocolate chip cookies, especially when they're warm.
Warm?
Oh, God. That's heaven right there. So I love it.
And just gonna let y'all know, y'all probably gonna hear me talking a lot today because this is
the sweets.
This is in my wheelhouse.
Yeah, this is in
this is in my wheelhouse.
Okay, so Miss Ayumi said, I like pecans. You like pecans in yours? Yeah. Oh, C Love said, ooh, warm cookies. I know. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Wait a minute. Ebony says, someone make me a batch and accidentally leave out the chocolate. So you just like the cookie part and not the chocolate chips?
That's basically what? That's almost like what, a shortbread?
Yeah, like a shortbread cookie, essentially. Yeah.
But see, we gotta look at. Remember, we gotta look at Ebony sideways because she likes candy corn. So we gotta keep that in mind.
This is true, and you know what, Ebony? Just for you, and Fudge, and Cruz, and anybody else out there that likes candy corn, I found out that Brock's produces enough candy corn every year to circle the Earth 4 times.
Why?
I just want to know, how in the hell do they know that? I mean, like, they're counting all of the kernels. Like, I mean, I know, you know, they know the circumference of the Earth or whatever, but they know they produce in 1 year enough to circle it 4 times. I did read that, and I included that just for the candy corn people. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, waxy ass candy.
crayons. Essentially, just eat a yellow and an orange crayon.
See, all of them just like eating crayons as kids. Is that what it is?
That's what it is. Brown Brother Fly said, "Who are these people, and what must be done to stop them?"
Oh my
That's
gosh.
right. The candy corn haters unite. That's it. Well, Unique said candy corn is diabetes waiting to happen. Wax candy,
I am definitely on the wax off portion of this.
I am not a fan of candy corn.
Is an abomination.
Cruz said I'm going home.
Candy corn is an abomination.
And you know, Cruz, I love you, but you like candy corn. I don't like donuts, so there we go.
Everybody has their thing.
We all got our thing, right? So that's a no for me.
And while we can't yuck anybody's yum, we can't yum anybody's yuck either. So
this is true. So we're just, I still love you. Cruz.
Except candy corn. Because candy corn is candy corn.
Don't like candy corn. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. I found out that McDonald's offers wedding packages in Hong Kong. First of all, just that fact. They offer wedding packages in Hong Kong. So you can get married in McDonald's, and the wedding cake is made out of baked apple pies. That makes sense, right?
Perfect sense. It's over.
Yep. So I was like, first of all, like I said, the fact that you can... Why are we getting married in McDonald's?
In Japan, I can see it, though. It's because
that just sounds like a...
Isn't it? But the thing is, understand, but a lot of times McDonald's in other countries is almost like a tourist attraction. So it kind of...
I guess it's like getting married at Disneyland, sort of.
To an extent. No,
kind of.
To a much lesser extent.
Okay. Because, I mean, and again, I'm not knocking a Disney wedding, because I know it's a lot of people that are like Disney fans, and they love it.
And I always hear in Disney, you get the full princess treatment. They basically, they're getting married in the castle and the whole nine yards.
Yeah, because you paying
tens of thousands of dollars.
$100,000 for that shit. They better come to my house with that carriage. I want to see the mice turn into horses, damn it. Hey, Tally. Like at my door. I want them to come up like squeaking and then turn into these white horses. Like, I want to see it.
Yeah, them motherfuckers like bibbity bobbity boo.
Exactly. I want to see the fairy out there with her big tutu dress on and her wand. I want to see it.
Psalmist, that is hilarious.
Yes. And then I want to get in the carriage, right? And then we're going to take the carriage on the plane and we're going to fly to Florida. I want the whole nine, all of that, right? Chris said the hamburglar is going to give her away. And I know somebody who got married at Disney. I'm just tell you, she's a big Disney fan, and she said it was wonderful, and that's good. I was glad to hear that. They paid a small fortune for it, but she was happy, and okay. And they're not married now, but anyway, so just had to add that in there. But anyway, of course I had to add that. So yeah. The most expensive dessert is a $25,000 chocolate sundae made from the world's rarest varieties of cocoa, along with 5 grams of edible 23 karat gold. This is served at Serendipity 3 in New York. Now, I can think of a lot of things that I could do with $25,000. I could go get married at Disney to one of the mice that turns into a horse, right? I'm not spending $25,000 on a Sunday.
That is not for people in our tax bracket or the few tax brackets above ours.
I'm gonna be honest. I think even if I had it, I would not. I mean, if I was going to spend $25,000, there's so much good I could do with $25,000. It would not be a Sunday for myself. I just think about all the people I could help, things I could do with $25,000. Because I figure if I had money like that, all of the things that I wanted on a personal level, I already have, right? I probably don't want or need anything. So $25,000, that can make a difference in somebody's life. That's the way that I look at that. So Lakita said, that's a deposit on a condo, right? Yeah, I wouldn't spend it on an ice cream sundae. And I'm sure it's like probably a clout type of thing or a prestige thing that they're doing this $25,000. Solomon said it could cover a couple of bills. Yeah, that could be, part of somebody's college education, the car, so many things, right, could be done with that $25,000. I mean, now, I'm not going to lie. If somebody was sitting at my table and they had it, I want a spoon because I'm like, I want to taste that. I want to know what it tastes like for $25,000. And speaking of ice cream, I learned this, which I thought was really interesting. Ice cream tasters use a gold spoon to taste ice cream because plastic and stainless steel and silver add to the taste. So there's some taste residue, but they use gold spoons to make sure that the ice cream is what it should be. So I thought that was interesting. So somebody was talking about cotton candy in here earlier. Machine spun cotton candy was invented by a man named William Morrison, and he was a dentist. And he invented cotton candy. Now, some people say he invented it to keep himself in business because cotton candy is horrible for your teeth.
Wasn't it like another one of those accidents that he did? Because I remember a dentist creating it.
Okay,
but wasn't it like something that he did that actually turned into that or something?
I don't know. Now, I did not see that it was an accident, but I would not be surprised because it seems like a lot of food inventions in desserts especially were mistakes. Yeah, candy floss. Candy cane is the pursuit of happiness. Cotton candy is the pursuit of happiness. And I said candy canes. How about candy canes were invented to keep children quiet in church? That was their purpose. Wow. That was their purpose, to keep them quiet in church. So that was something else that I picked up. So the average Swiss citizen, and we know that Swiss chocolate is supposed to be like the best, right? The average Swiss citizen eats 19 pounds of chocolate per year. Pounds. 19 pounds. That blew my mind. that blew my mind. So on that note, let's taste some chocolate. So I have, let me get my little notes out here. I have Jack Daniel's Old Number 7 Whiskey Delights. Okay, so this is Swiss chocolate. And it has Jack Daniel's syrup inside, whiskey syrup. And this is dark chocolate. The alcohol syrup is diluted, so it's far less than a single shot. And this is made by Goldkin. And this is out of their liquor collection. And it came out in 1985. They make a Remy Martin, Malibu, which is rum, Jack Daniel's Fire and Honey, The Botanist Gin Liquor, and Amarula are the different flavors they have. So this is the Jack Daniel's. Now, I'm really living on the edge with a lot of things today because you all heard me, if you've been in here, you know I don't like peanut butter and jelly. Okay, that's another thing. Talk about me. I don't like donuts and I don't like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I don't like stuff that tastes undone, and I don't like it when you bite into something and it just gushes out. That's my problem with peanut butter and jelly. So therefore, because I'm not really a big fan of the candies that have like the liquid centers. So this is going to be really interesting. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it open so you guys can see. I don't know how many you have to eat to get a buzz. So Locke, you get one. But I'm gonna cut this
I
open.
thought you say I don't know how many you need to eat. You take some and find out.
Yeah, I don't know how many you have to eat to get a buzz. Hey, Blue Majesty, thank you for the resub. This is not made by Jack Daniels. Now that was something that I learned. It is made by Goldkin, which is a Swiss chocolatier. So you all see what it looks like on the plate there. But I'm gonna.
And full disclosure, I've had these before too.
You have?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we've had. This.
I don't remember tasting this.
Yeah, I've had one before.
So that's what it looks like in the inside. I just want you all to see. It's not real gushy looking in the inside, like it's not just falling out. So we're gonna see what this tastes like. I think Locke already ate his.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's not real liquidy in the center.
Not at all.
Which I'm appreciating a lot. Because I don't care for that. I like it.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good.
You can taste the hint. It's more so for flavor than anything else.
Yeah, for flavor. So I'm gonna give this the hell yeah. I give it the hell yeah. Hey, Misty Vine, thank you for your resub. So, like, you giving it the hell yeah also?
Absolutely.
Okay. So we got 2 hell yeahs on it. I do taste a bit of the Jack Daniels. So.
Little Unique, Ebony, y'all relax over there.
What are they over there saying? Okay, you want the gush. Well, I got another one that I believe does have a gush. I like this little hint of whiskey flavor that I'm getting. So I would buy these again. So this was $12.99 for the bag. Because they do contain Jack Daniel's syrup, I had to go to the liquor store to purchase these. Couldn't just buy these in the grocery store. You have some candies that have real liquor in them, and you have some that are like artificially flavored. So that one really has Jack Daniel's syrup with some Jack Daniel's whiskey in it. So I had to go to the liquor store. That said, I would probably try some of these other flavors that they listed. The Malibu, and I bet you the Jack Daniel's honey is pretty good. Some of them were in bars, but these were called Whiskey Delights. So this is a yes. All right. So I started with all of the candies. I wanted to get all the candies out of the way. So this is the second one. Now this one, like we have had this one before. This is Turin, Bailey's Originals. So Turin is a city in Italy. Okay, sorry, let me show you all the container. That's what it looks like. Move that to the side. There we go. So we can get a good look at it. Okay, so Ebony and Lil Unique, y'all were talking about the gushy inside. I'm gonna cut it open so you can see it. But Turin is a city in Italy. These were created in 1928. That's when the chocolate company started. An Italian chocolatier named Pablo Traverso came to Mexico, and he met Jesus Peñalosa, and they created Turin. It has been owned by Mars Wrigley since 2016. So they have 1.9% alcohol. These were like $8. Now, I have seen these in Walmart, but I bought them at the same liquor store that I got the Jack Daniel's Whiskey Delights. They were right there together. They also make Johnny Walker, which I would absolutely love to taste. If anybody sees those around, send them to me. Tequila, 1800. Jose Cuervo tequila. And I like this saying. This was on their website. It said, by sharing Turin with your loved ones, you have the power to express feelings that words cannot describe. I like that. Because that's pretty much the way I feel about things that I bake and make for people, because I feel like I'm doing that to show my feelings that I can't really put into words. So that resonated with me. So let's taste these. We tried the Fireball ones too. You remember when we tried the Fireball ones?
I do.
That was like during one of the holiday shows, I think. Yeah, the Fireball ones, they weren't that great. I think these were better. So, like I said, I'm going to cut it so that you all can, because this is a lot gushier on the inside. I do recall that. Yep, I can see it. All right, so look. You all can see the liquid in the inside of that, right? It didn't just gush out, but you can see that right there. So I know this is going to be different for me because I know this is going to be like a texture thing. So I said juicy. Yeah.
It's juicy.
It's juicy. So here we go. All right. Yeah, it's moist.
So you're only eating half of these?
I'm eating the other half. It's just okay. It tastes good, but I don't like the texture. I don't like that gushy. Yeah.
And one thing I will say about Lisa, she's consistent about textures, especially when it comes to the peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
Though you was concerned, when we talked about basically pre-show, we were talking about the Whoopie Pies.
Right.
You were talking about that was part of the reason why you wasn't
right.
too interested in them. Never had them because of the fact that it had a filling.
Exactly. And while I love frosting, I didn't realize it was more like frosting in the inside. Like I said, I thought it was just like some cream that when you bite it, yeah. So yes. So a whoopie pie is a type of dessert. I don't know why they call them whoopie pies.
Rating.
Okay. I don't know why they call them whoopie pies. So, yeah. But this, okay, I'm kind of split on this because for taste, because it does taste like Bailey's to me. And Bailey's is good.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a hell yeah on that. Okay. What are you giving it?
I give it a hell yeah.
Okay. Texture. That's why I say I'm split.
You give it a meh.
It kind of gets a fraganackle bullshit for me because I just don't like that.
Well, we're going on taste though.
But taste, it gets a hell yeah.
Let's go on to taste.
Okay, on taste, it gets a hell yeah. Yes. So right now, both of the chocolates got hell yes.
But both of the chocolates do have different textures inside. So so keep that in mind.
Yes. Hey, This Girl TV, thank you for pointing that out because that's a good point.
Yeah. Because I know you have you basically have something against the texture like that anyway, so that kind of goes against it. And texture and people who have texture things when it comes to food in general, that's real. That's real. So I definitely don't knock that at all.
Yeah. So, okay, so 2 hell yes. We're going with 2 hell yes. We agree, even though we didn't taste it today, we didn't like the Fireball. Fireball was
the Fireball is. It's chocolate and cinnamon, and that's an odd combination.
It is an odd combination. And Fireball on its own is not good.
If you like cinnamon candies, that's one thing, but just think about a chocolate covered cinnamon candy, and that is an odd combination.
Yeah. Okay, so Ray Rapp said, "Are whoopie pies like chess pies?" So can you educate them on a whoopie pie? Because, like I said, I've never had one.
I've never had a chess pie.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's talk about whoopie pies. Let's talk more about the whoopie pies when we get to it. That way we can really talk. Okay. That way we can be more visual.
Okay, on the whoopie pie because I'll show that to you. So the next set of things that we're going to taste was really kind of inspiration, you could say, for this show. A couple of weeks ago, I tried some things, and this was one of the items that I tried. It was called Fabrizia Pistachio Cream Liqueur. They also make a limoncello. So when I went to the website and did a little research on this, I found out that they had Fabrizia Lemon Baking Company as basically kind of an offshoot of the main company. Now, this pistachio, I noted that it tasted okay. I think I gave it like a meh on the rating. And I said, I think it would be good in a cocktail. That's what I recall saying about it. It's been chilling in my refrigerator. I'll probably get to drinking it at some point and maybe actually making a cocktail with it. But yes, it's called Fabrizia. The lemons come out of Italy, but it is bottled in Salem, New Hampshire. So they make limoncello. That's like their claim to fame. So I found out they had a lemon baking company. And what I did was I ordered a variety of items because I was curious about a lot of it. I really was. I was curious about quite a bit. I didn't order everything that I wanted to order because, you know, Locke always accuses me of going way too far on whatever it is. I didn't want to go way too far. I just wanted to cross the line a little bit.
That's not an accusation. That's a fact.
So I did. I just, just a little bit. So I have quite a few things for us to taste from this particular company. Everything I ordered, I think I have about 5 or 6 items. I think it was about $23 with the shipping. So it wasn't bad. It wasn't super expensive. They note that the alcohol content is baked off on the website. So it says it makes it family friendly. Now, when I get to the rum cake, I'm going to talk about that baking off of alcohol and how that really works, or at least how it works when it comes to a rum cake, because I'm also using some rum that I talked about in the rum cake. So we'll talk about that in a minute. But limoncello is a liqueur that is usually drank after a meal. Normally it's between about 15 to 55% alcohol by volume, though it can be 15 to 30. That's about the average. That's the normal range for a liqueur, period, about 15 to 30%. That's normal range. So we're going to taste some of these things. So the first thing is called a limoncello brownie. And this has coconut and white chocolate in it. And even though I am not a fan of coconut, I was intrigued by this. You've never had pistachio? Really? I do like pistachio ice cream. I've had that and I liked it. So we have a pistachio loaf cake that we're going to taste. So here we go. So this is the brownie. They also had a blondie, but I went for the brownie instead. So we're going to taste this. See what it tastes like. If I can open it. It's like double wrapped. It smells delicious. I can smell the lemon like right out the package.
That thing looked it was wrapped like a key of Coke.
I know. It really was.
You almost had to use a razor to open that mug up.
I thought I was gonna have to break out the knife and
stab that mug.
Yep. I was like, okay, am I gonna have to add a little extra something in here? I got one. Just in case. You gotta be prepared, right? Gotta be prepared. All right. The coconut is what's kind of worrying me on this, but I'm gonna just tell you all. I want to show it to you so that I get this. Wow, it's like really stuck to the wrapper. Okay. You all see the coconut is not like just flaked on it like it would be. It's pressed down into the brownie. So that helps because for me, coconut is both texture and a visual. I do not like the way it looks. And I do not like the texture. I have a feeling this is going to be a little bit better.
Yeah. Let's again. Let's try to keep focus on the taste.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, because I know me.
You said that. Yeah, I'm gonna try hard.
Because again, I understand I understand texture.
Yeah, texture for me and smell are huge.
I'm big on smell.
Are huge.
That's part of the reason why I don't eat tuna fish because of the smell.
Ah, really? Okay, got you. Now, see, I love tuna.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Miss Riz. Hey, Tab. How you doing?
Yeah, only because of the smell, I do not eat tuna fish and I don't eat hard-boiled eggs. That's why I've never had your deviled eggs.
Okay, very good point. Even though you couldn't smell them cooking, that didn't matter.
It don't matter.
Okay, it's just the thought of it.
It's the thought of it, and honestly, partially texture as well.
Oh, texture. Mm-hmm. Now that I can see.
Yeah.
That I can see. Now, you know what's really interesting? I don't eat plain boiled eggs. I will only eat deviled eggs.
So I never had a deviled egg because I don't like hard boiled.
Okay. Yes. No, but I do not eat plain boiled eggs. How people just eat those with like salt and pepper. I would never do it.
Yeah. So I mean that's why I'm saying I'm with you. But so the next time you make deviled eggs, I will try them.
Okay.
Because I know again I have to practice what I preach on that.
Yeah. Try it and see.
Never try it.
Okay, so Lioness Nala said that her mom won't eat deviled eggs doesn't eat eggs because of the smell. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, Miss Ayumi. Sorry. Okay, so let's taste this and see. It's very moist.
It's moist. Yes.
It's super moist, and again, this is white chocolate.
Oh, and it had like the white chocolate chips on it.
Mm-hmm. I don't really taste the coconut at all.
I do.
You do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
The bite I had, I tasted.
But I'm not getting as strong of a lemon.
I taste the lemon too,
as I expected. I taste it.
Okay.
I taste the lemon, but I just expected it stronger.
See, with me, it tastes like a lemon brownie. Because I taste.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
it's a lemon brownie.
Yeah. But I do taste. Yeah, that's really what it is. Yeah, you're right. But
it's a lemon brownie.
But I do taste the. I mean, it's not tart. It's not a tart lemon taste.
So if you like tart lemon stuff, lemon bars, you're not gonna like this.
Yeah. If you expect a lemon bar, correct.
Right. Because it's not a lemon bar. It's a lemon brownie. I did.
She did.
I did drink water. Mm-hmm. Brought some water out here, so.
Yeah, it's sweet. It's really sweet though.
It's sweet. It's very moist. The coconut is not overpowering, which I really appreciate on a personal level. I'm gotta give it this though. I'm gonna give it a mid-meh. Thomas, I don't know.
I taste. The white chocolate gives it the extreme sweetness for me. It's very sweet.
And see, it doesn't taste super sweet to me. Isn't that interesting? I'm tasting a good blend of ingredients. Mm-hmm. Okay, I will say that.
It's nothing over. It's like none of the tastes are overpowering.
Right. Nothing's overpowering about it. The lemon's not overpowering. The coconut's not overpowering. The white chocolate, more so, it's not.
Ray Wrap is not really thick.
It tastes.
It's dense, but it's not thick.
It's very moist. It's so crazy how we're like struggling to really explain it.
But it's a very unique. It's a very unique flavor.
It is a unique flavor. I agree with that.
I've never had anything like this before.
Neither have I. I will amen that. I've never had a dessert like this ever. And I think maybe I'm giving it the mid-meh because I've never had anything like it.
Yeah, I mean it's a very unique. Mm-hmm. Oh, Ray Wrap. Yes, as long as it's sweet, I'm good too. No.
Yeah.
No.
Now from that perspective, yes.
No, it's. I give it a hell yeah.
You give it a hell yeah.
I give it a hell yeah. Now this is good. I will have this again. This is good.
I'm giving it a meh.
But
okay, and let me just say this: the baker in me
I knew you were trying to reconstruct this one. I knew
I
knew it.
I can do this up way more gooder. Way more gooder. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Psalmist, that's why she hasn't stopped eating, because she's literally, the baker in her head is literally trying to deconstruct this. She's about to re-engineer it.
Yeah.
That's what I was waiting on.
Yeah, the whiteboard of my mind. Mm-hmm. The wheels are clicking.
That's why
this is good though.
That's why she was having a hard time. That's why she was having a hard time describing it. Mm-hmm. But B, that's why she gave it a mid-man, because she knows she can do it better. I know. Alisa, I know you well.
Yeah, I could make this so much gooder, but mid-man, kind of hell-ish, sort of. Yeah, Missy Bond. I mean, I think I got it. We just need a lemon batter. Now
I will say this: for those who come into the reunion next year, expect this on the menu.
This will probably be on the menu, especially if I can really work with it, and
because I know
get it. Okay, so like what you say?
Oh,
do you think the coconut adds or takes away?
Oh, one thing. What's the name of this again?
This is called
It's a limoncello
brownie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. By Fabrizia. Limoncello brownie. That's the packaging that it came in. It says with coconut and white chocolate. So that's what it looks like. Yeah. No, so a limoncello brownie. They also have blondies. Okay, now see, something just happened, y'all.
Ebony, it's a hell meh.
This is the thing that just happened that I don't like. I got a string of that coconut.
Yeah.
What I don't like. That's why I don't like coconut.
No, that was the first thing I tasted was that coconut.
See that
was literally the first thing I tasted.
That's what I mean when I talk about coconut and the texture thing. Yeah. Okay, so Ray Rap said you passed. You don't like lemon in any of your baked goods. Okay.
Oh, that was an accident.
Okay, because I'm like, I didn't say it.
No, that was an accident.
Y'all put some hearts and claps in the tank. In the tank. For Tank. In the chat for Tank. Our newest partner, Tank. Congratulations, bro. It slid down the back of my throat. Yes, it did. Our newest partner. Please, y'all, put some hearts and claps in the chat for Tank. Congratulations today, right? Today. Our newest partner. I know he had been working for it, striving for it, and he got it. So, yay, Tank. Congratulations. So, Tank, we're in here tasting some sweets. And Locke was talking about how he never had a deviled egg, which Tank absolutely loves. He loves my deviled eggs. But Locke was saying for him, it's a texture and a smell thing. He does not care for that, which I get it. And that's what we kind of been talking about, how some things texture-wise, smell-wise, if they're not right, we don't care for them. And I imagine we're not the only people that are like that. All right, so we got some more stuff by Fabrizia, because that's where a lot of the things are. Okay, and Blue Magic says she had deviled eggs today. Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm picky about my deviled eggs. There's a lot of people, they make them. They ain't good. And usually when you buy them, they ain't good. So I'm kind of picky about who it is that makes them. You know, Tank and I had a whole conversation about this, so he understands. All right. So, Locke, should I go with the loaf cakes or the whoopie pies? Because we've been...
Yes.
It's like, yes, all of that.
No, let's go with the whoopie pie.
Okay, let's go with the whoopie pie.
I know that's definitely been popular in the chat.
All right.
Because it's just to answer a lot of questions.
Okay, so this is my first time ever having a whoopie pie. Again, it's not something that I ever tried because I didn't think that I would like it based on what I thought it was made of and the texture. So these are, let me hold it up, limoncello blueberry whoopie pies. It says with blueberry lemon frosting. That's what the package looks like. It was 2 of them in there. You see that they're wrapped. So I'm going to unwrap one. And we're going to try this. Let me get prepared over there. Okay, that thing don't even want to slide off the plate. Okay, get you. I'll fix you. I'm already off put. I'm going to just say that. Look at that. Look like a messy sandwich.
Welcome to the Whoopie Pie.
I don't know if I'm ready for this.
It's a sandwich.
It's a sandwich. Right, Ebony? It did look like it looked like tuna or chicken salad or something to me. And they added some fruit. They added some blueberries. I am disturbed. I am disturbed because the top part of this is very soft and moist and wet looking. But I want y'all to see what it looks like in the inside. That's what it looks like. Now the frosting, okay, it's real frosting. That helps. And it's definitely blueberry. So, all right, Lock. That is your, yeah, Lawanda, kind of wet bread. Yeah, it's not that attractive. Agreed.
It doesn't look the part.
Okay, but now you are telling me this tastes better than it looks, right? Are you telling me that? Or are you just like, just taste it? And
admittedly, I haven't had one that was fruit filled like this. So this is this is gonna be new for me too.
Okay, so Locke, explain what is a whoopie pie? Like, I don't know why they call them whoopie pies. I know nothing. I know absolutely nothing about this. But, and if anybody knows, drop it in the chat. But
so a whoopie pie.
Okay.
It's almost like, have you ever had what's those? Have you had like one of those devil foods pie, the little Debbie devil food pies? That's basically a whoopie pie.
Okay. Why do they call them whoopie pies? Are they named after somebody or something? Do you know that?
So a whoopie pie is so I'm on the wiki. I'm doing London. I'm sorry, I'm doing your job right now, so forgive me.
He's googling it.
I'm doing the googly. So the whoopie. So this is the first paragraph of the wiki.
Of the wiki. Okay.
The whoopie pie, alternatively called a black moon, a gob in the Pittsburgh area, a black and white, bob, or a BFO, a big fat Oreo, is an American baked confection that may be considered either a cookie, a pie, sandwich, or cake. It's made of two round mound shaped pieces of cake, usually chocolate, but sometimes pumpkin, gingerbread, or other flavored cakes, with a sweet, creamy filling, marshmallow, or frosting sandwiched between them.
Okay. Chris said, why the moon gotta be black though? All right.
Shout out to Evil D and the Buckshot.
Let's taste it. Do y'all see my face? Okay.
Blue, correct, like a Suzy Q. Yep.
I love Suzy Q's.
So, but again,
it's the chocolate.
But the whoopie pies I've usually had been chocolate. So, like I said, I haven't had one that was
okay. So you never had one.
I never had one like this. No, this is new. When I was thinking whoopie pie, I was thinking chocolate. So when I saw this, I was like, this ain't McDonald's.
Okay, y'all, tastes pretty good. It tastes so much better than it looks.
Oh, this is good.
So much better.
This is good. This is basically a blueberry cake.
It is very much, and it reminds me very much of breakfast.
Yes.
Like,
almost
I know you're not a coffee drinker, you're a tea drinker, but like I can see this with some coffee.
I can definitely see that with coffee.
Man, y'all.
This is good.
This is good.
This is good.
This is so much better than I thought. Okay, yeah, it gets a hell yeah. It looks better. It tastes better than it looked. It did not look that great. It didn't feel that great. But this gets the hell yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now this almost tastes like the one of those it's almost like a soft blueberry scone. Mm-hmm. A cream filled soft blueberry scone.
And it's real cream.
It's real cream. This is cream. No, this is cream. No, this ain't no. So Lisa's.
This is frosting.
Yeah. So Lisa's concern was it like the Twinkie filling? And I assured her that it wouldn't be the Twinkie filling. I assured her of that.
I love Suzy Q's, but I hate Twinkies. It's probably the same horrible cream, but something about that chocolate.
Psalmist, rest in peace to that drop. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. It's real. Yeah. Lakita, I would say that. Yeah, it's real buttercream.
It's definitely real buttercream. Yep. It's good.
This is really good. And I would not think the lemon and the blueberry, I didn't think that those would be two flavors that would necessarily blend well together, but they actually do.
No, it's good.
Yeah. Okay, so see, Miss Rhea says she doesn't like buttercream because it's a texture thing. Yeah. So I get it.
Yeah.
Like, again, not here to yuck anybody's yum, especially on the texture or the smell or anything, honestly.
Yeah, and
not just those things.
And that's why we're trying. That's part of the reason why I think both and I know both of us are trying to make sure that we are going straight on taste and not texture.
Yes,
because we both know texture can ruin.
Oh my God,
can ruin our perceived taste of anything.
It really can. So, okay, so Lakita said lemon and blueberry absolutely go together. Yeah, I'm not in my world.
I mean, but you ever had like a lemon blueberry scone?
Yeah, it's just not my favorite.
Yeah, because
maybe it's just not my favorite combo.
This tastes like a soft scone. Like legit,
it does.
Yeah, it tastes like a soft scone.
It does. I agree with that.
This was. Because Lisa, I'm with you. When you unwrapped it and I saw it wasn't chocolate, I was like,
Well, because I ordered it and I knew it was from, Fabrizia and it was lemon. I knew it was gonna be lemon.
Yeah. So we said lemon. That's why So when I saw lemon blueberry, I was like, my first thought was with chocolate.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So that was like, this will be interesting.
Yeah.
That was good. That was good. That's the best thing yet so far.
Yeah. Okay, Brown Brother Fly, so do I. I like Simply Blueberry Lemonade. I do like that. Mm-hmm. I just was kind of in a dessert. I didn't know. I do like limoncello. Good limoncello. I do like it very much. Okay, so we got some loaf cakes. That was the other thing that came. And I think these are all going to be good, honestly. The one I'm most interested in is the pistachio loaf. So it was 3 mini loaves. This is a pistachio one. This is the limoncello lemon loaf. And then this is the blueberry limoncello loaf, which I imagine it would taste a lot like what we just ate, minus the frosting.
I would be surprised if it doesn't taste like that.
Right? So
we probably had a preview of that already.
Yes. Psalmist, I see you. So let's taste the pistachio, because you said, now, is it that you've never had pistachio flavored anything or never had pistachios themselves?
I've never had a pistachio.
Okay.
I've never had a pistachio, and in turn, I've never had anything pistachio flavored.
Okay.
So this will be a first for me.
So this will be the first. Okay. So.
Not for any reason.
Just never have.
Just never had it.
All right. So I like the little teeny tiny loop there. Okay. I thought it was just going to stay on there, but it wouldn't. All right. So we're going to see. I'm going to put that back. We're going to see what this tastes like. Now, I have never had...
Wait a minute. Holly, for real? So Holly puts pistachios in her Chex Mix.
Really? So you have had them before.
So I would have.
Mine is always nut free. So.
Yeah. So I would have never been able to discern the taste of it because I know the nuts. I always thought they were almond.
Ah, see, okay, so they're the little green nuts. Somehow that sounds dirty.
the Martian nuts.
The Martian nuts.
I'll turn this off on me.
Yeah,
that was on you.
You deserve that.
I deserve that one. I deserve that one.
Again, somebody please mark this episode. I had one episode where the lights got turned off on people in the chat. And now I've had an episode where he turned off the lights on his damn self. Here we go. All right. Now, I don't smell anything.
Miss I am me. Yes, I don't eat walnuts either. So that
me neither.
Yeah.
I don't eat nuts. It's a brand of Snicker bar. Hey, darling Nikki. Now, wait a minute. Do you see any nuts in here? Because I don't.
I do.
You do? I don't see any of mine. Unless I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. Oh, yeah, you do have some. Okay, maybe I just got a slice that didn't really have any. Maybe that is. Okay, anyway, we're going to taste it. I cannot smell it. It doesn't smell like anything. It has no smell.
It doesn't taste. It doesn't smell like anything.
All right, let's taste it and see.
Hold on, let me. Yeah. Doesn't really taste like anything either.
Maybe we need to have a couple of more bites. There's a lot of and you doing over there.
Cheese.
I keep trying. This sort of tastes like fresh air and disappointment.
or like I would say, just fresh air and like disappointment and regret.
That's what this tastes like. Yeah.
So, how would you rate this?
Oh, I only got 3 cards. Does the Fraggle bullshit held upside down count? Does that mean?
I will pull the rating that Mac gave last week. Hell no.
Hell no.
And the thing is, it's not bad. It just doesn't taste like anything. It doesn't taste
like anything. Hey, Nick the Quick.
It's definitely not good, but it ain't bad.
Yeah.
It's just it. No, but seriously, it's definitely.
It has no flavor.
It has no flavor at all. It's definitely Fraggle. No, I'll agree with you. It's Fraggle.
Yeah, I get a tiny hint, honestly, when I took like the second and third bite of something nutty. I did get that. But like, would I even be able to distinguish pistachios?
The first bite I had was nutty.
See, for me, it took 3 bites.
But also too, when you saw my slice, it was. You saw the nuts.
Yeah, I did.
Nah.
I think we got gypped on the pistachio though.
I don't think I did.
You know what? I bet you. Y'all know my mind is always working. What if I took this and soaked that in this? I bet you it would taste gooder.
So just pour some on top of it.
Mm-hmm. And like let it marinate a little bit.
Just like maybe probably like a half jig or something.
Yeah. I bet you it would taste a little bit
on the whole loaf. Not on the whole loaf. On the whole loaf. Yeah. Yeah,
on the whole loaf. Like I'm gonna pour a little bit on here, and we're gonna set it to the side because we got some other ones to taste. Yeah. We're just gonna see, does it improve it? I'm thinking it may improve the pistachio flavor a little bit.
Yeah, but the taste, the actual taste of it doesn't taste like anything.
Woo, y'all. Ooh. We got a gurgle.
See, she's poured it again just so she can hear the gurgle. That's all it was, because she probably didn't need any more on there. She just
Kind
wanted
of
to hear
got
the gurgle.
excited.
Need a cigarette? You all right?
That was good. I like that. All right, so we're going to just let that.
Wanda, relax.
Wet nuts.
Relax.
So I'm going to see. I probably did not need that. I didn't want to overdo it, but I'm going to put that to the side. Okay, pistachio loaf. It's time for you to get off my plate now. Let me drink some water.
Yeah, I just had probably a half liter of water already. That didn't taste like anything.
You said a half liter. Okay. So the next one is the lemon loaf. Now, I have high expectations of this one because, I mean, come on, they make limoncello. So I feel like this better be good, damn it. This better be your best one, because if you can't make a good lemon loaf and you make limoncello, I mean, what are you doing with your life? Obviously not, because this better be damn good. All right.
You can tell like this was money.
No, you didn't. All the rest of your stuff you did finish.
No, I didn't finish the movie.
Okay, you didn't finish that one. Okay. All right.
If I ate the rest of that Whoopie Pie, we would not. We would end the show. Bouncing off the walls.
Does sugar make you hyper?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
Because it doesn't make me hyper either. Actually, and I heard that's really a misnomer, even on kids.
Yeah.
That it does not do that. They say it has to be like in massive amounts, and most kids don't consume that much sugar. So they're saying just that little bit of sugar.
Unless it's the kids that got the silver teeth. No,
well, yeah, then that's different. That's different.
They consume quite a bit of it. No,
yeah, maybe so. Chris said tasteless nuts. I see that. Is that better or worse than salty? We got a whole bunch of nut cracks in there.
I see what you did. I see what you did there, right there too.
A whole bunch of stuff, right?
A whole bunch of nut cracks. I see what you did.
A whole bunch of nut cracks. Yep. All right. So let's see, because like I said, this one, this better be good, or else I'm writing them a strongly worded letter. And Holly said better than nuts in your crack. Okay.
Oh boy. This tastes like redemption.
What do you give this?
A happy plate.
You give it a hell yeah?
I'll give it a happy plate for sure. But yeah, definitely a hell yeah.
I give this a hell yeah. So, it's not an overpowering lemon. It's a balanced lemon. That's what I would call it. Like a lot of times with lemon squares or tarts,
it's very heavy.
It's a very heavy lemon.
Mm-hmm.
This is very balanced, very well blended.
Yes, very much so.
So I had high expectations. They lived up. They lived up to it.
This definitely tastes like redemption.
Mm-hmm. This is good. So yeah, lemon loaf for the win.
And this is not the wet. This is not the wet cake.
This is
just lemon loaf.
This is moist. Also, it's a different kind of moist than that whoopie pie. Don't you agree with that?
I do.
But it's good.
This is very good.
I like this. Okay.
So damn. So we got a string of hell yeses
Mm-hmm.
and one Fraggle Naggle.
Mm-hmm. All right. So our last loaf is blueberry limoncello loaf. That's what that looks like. That's the last mini loaf. So again, I'm thinking
blue. I can see that. So he said pistachio has to be heavy to have a taste. So if it makes sense, so it doesn't because it doesn't really have a taste.
It doesn't really have a taste,
and that
does make sense.
It does make sense about what we had for that cake,
right?
Because that pistachio cake did not have a taste at all.
No,
so that actually makes sense, Blue.
Yeah, they need to add a little bit more pistachio in it, perhaps.
but to Blue's point, that's why it probably tasted very. I mean, for me, tasted very nutty.
Yeah,
because it was heavy on the pistachio, and I really didn't taste. And with it not having a taste, that's probably why, Holly, I probably didn't taste. I mean, couldn't make out the taste of a pistachio because I never knew.
You never knew. Okay, bring your plate over. So this is the blueberry lemon. Blue. Now it looks wonderful. Like I can see the blueberries in it. I mean, it looks really nice.
And full disclosure, this does look like looks like a loaf style of the whoopie pie that we just had.
Yes,
minus the cream.
Agreed. And we are going to go back to the pistachio at the end, since I doused it a little bit, and we'll see.
She baptized it.
Yes, I baptized it, so we'll see. Hey, Snoopy, how you doing today? He turned off the lights, y'all.
I need a moment. This is a good turning off the lights right here.
This is good.
This is amazing.
This is really good. So well blended. Like, I'm impressed at the balance. So when when you bake, when you're making anything really, when you're cooking, period, it's a balance of flavors.
Yep.
That really makes something taste superb, right? With baking, it is even more of a delicate dance, right? Because you're trying to blend these things. You're really trying to blend these things. And sometimes you try things and they don't work. They just don't work together. So I'll show it again. This is Fabrizia Blueberry Limoncello Loaf. I know the writing is tiny, but that's what it looks like. And I did a variety pack. I ordered several things. They also have some packs that are pre-made, that you can order. You can order individual things. It's going through Stream Elements, but it's Fabrizia LemonBakingCompany.com is what it is. So that's what that one looked like. That was good.
Yeah, this was good.
So the lemon and the limoncello loaf blueberry definitely made up for that pistachio. It gets to hell yeah. Yeah.
Same.
That
was good. That was very good.
That was really good.
So that's what 6 hits and a very bad swing and a miss.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna come back to the pistachio at the end. Okay. But I got a couple of more facts. Your pie preference. Now, how many people out there like pie? Show of hands. I do not like pie. I know. Y'all probably just like, this woman is weird. I don't like donuts. I don't like pie.
Now, do you not like, now let me be specific. Do you not like cream-filled pies? Do you not like fruit-based pies? Or you just don't like pie?
I don't like pie. The only thing that I really like that has like crust is like a chicken pot pie. And usually I kind of pick around the crust. I like the bottom part of it.
Really?
Yeah. But it's like crust. Like I don't.
Now that I think about
crust is not good to me.
Really?
Just on its own. Like I don't like, if you give me peach cobbler, invite me to your house, talk about me. I don't care. I'm gonna push all that crust to the side and I'm gonna eat the peaches or the apple or whatever. Yes, I don't like it. Hey J Trey, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
So do you not like? So I'm about to get real specific. Do you not like biscuits?
I like biscuits. Okay.
So that's
They're okay.
So I get it. So when you not liking biscuits, that's fair.
Yeah, their biscuits are like, okay, they came with your scrambled eggs and your chicken sausage kind of thing. Yeah. But if you give me a choice, I would say give me just toast or give me a croissant.
Yes,
that's what I'm gonna say. So I know. See, this is the thing y'all don't understand. See, when you're just at home and you just around your people or whatever, and you have all of these quirks and strange things about you, nobody notices, right? Nobody really cares. Then you come on Twitch and I'm talking to y'all, and then you're like, she got a mile of shit that she don't like. It's as long as my arm. And then I seem weird.
but that's why I asked you about the biscuits, because if you're not liking biscuits, I can see why you don't like the crust.
Right.
Because basically the crust is basically a biscuit.
Yeah, it is. But
it's the top of a biscuit.
The crust is different because it's harder. It's flakier than usually good biscuits.
Well, no, you have those puffy bits. Like if you had a biscuit, getting real Atlanta right now.
Yeah.
But if you had a biscuit from the Flying Biscuit.
Okay.
How fluffy those are, and especially up top in the whole, and they're a little crusty up top in the whole 9 yards. They have a harder crust texture on the top, I should say. Not crusty, but they have a little harder crust texture. Damn it, texture. Can't get it out.
All that.
Right. But you not liking that makes sense why you don't like crust. So that actually makes perfect sense. Mm-hmm. And again, it's the quirks of us.
Yes, it is. It is the quirks of us, and it's just that you all know all of my quirks. So then it makes me extra quirky.
And now you're learning my. Now you're starting to learn my quirks.
Yes, now they're getting your quirks about didn't even know you had a pistachio, and Holly had been sneaking them in your Chex Mix.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not like I didn't like them. I just never quirk. Damn it, never the quirk.
I think you're sugar high.
Yeah. I'm happy now.
I like oatmeal crumble on apple? No, I don't like apple crisp. I'm just not. I don't care for things that have like that crust. Hey, living life golden. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You said you take all the inside out of the biscuit, you put it aside, and you eat mostly the crust of the biscuit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the crust is good.
Did you all know this though about we're talking about pie crust, because I'm a baker and I used to have like a full-fledged baking business many years ago.
We can tell.
And I did used to bake pies, but a couple of drops of vodka in your pie crust. Man, that crust will be like butter.
Yeah.
It is so good. And all you need is a little bit.
You like pie?
It is, yes.
You want some pie?
So, yeah. But this says your pie preference reveals your personality. So, for my pie enjoyers, hey, Kim Possible, thank you. Long time no see. Your pie preference reveals your personality. So apple is realistic and compassionate. Pecan is thoughtful and analytical. Chocolate is loving, and pumpkin is funny and independent. I don't know who came up with this.
Yeah,
this was on the interwebs.
That's random as hell.
Hey, Miss P. Smitty. And of course, there's a lot of pies that they're missing, but those are supposedly the most popular pies: apple, pecan, chocolate, and pumpkin.
Funklore, what's good?
Hey, Funklore, how you doing? Yeah. So, Locke, what is your favorite pie? Are you a pie eater?
Sweet potato.
Sweet potato. See, sweet potato's not even on here.
Sweet
potato is a lot like pumpkin.
It's a lot like pumpkin. So if it's sweet potato or like pretty much like 1 and 1A, sweet potato and apple.
Okay, sweet potato and apple. Okay, so if we went with sweet potato for the funny and independent, apple realistic and compassionate. Okay, do those apply to you? Do you feel like those are
Probably.
He's like, probably.
Yeah, I mean, because that sounds like almost like the random facts about about anything. It's
Right.
Like you can fit it to make you can force it to fit anything. So.
Right, agreed. So Natty said apple and pecan, and I say pecan because people pronounce it differently.
It's reasonable.
Lakita said they're both custard, but there's a difference. Okay. Chocolate pecan pie instead of regular pecan. Okay. Now, all of those I would take the 0 because again, I don't like the crust.
Yeah, no, that's
So,
But again,
that's a no for me.
Dutch apple pie,
Yeah.
blue.
So Dutch apple pie, I found this out, is the most well-known type of apple pie that we eat. But there's also something called a French apple pie that has like a crumble on top, and that's what makes it a French apple pie.
Yep.
But Dutch apple pie, of course, is like American, so to speak, apple pie. that
Yeah,
we're used to.
my mom does a skillet peach pie, so she basically makes it in a cast iron skillet.
Okay.
And what I've done is make her skillet pie and put it on the grill and baked it that way.
Now, I bet you that's probably good because it probably gives the crust a different type of flavor.
It does.
More of the smoke.
It does.
I see. I would be willing to try that.
Yeah, it's a skillet peach. Again, I don't know how to bake because that's to me like a crackhead being able to cook his own crack. That is not a good idea.
So it's not a good idea.
I purposely do not know how to bake because that is getting high on that'll be getting high on my own supply. That would not be a good idea.
But for me, even though I do like sweets quite a bit, I do not eat anything that I bake.
You told me that.
Because once I bake it, I'm very much satisfied and I don't want it.
It's almost like basically that is your. But the thing is though, when you bake, you put your love in that.
I do.
So you don't want to basically.
I could have my little back though. I love
you.
My little back would be great.
but with me having your baking, I know what you put into it, so I can see. My mom, she does that a lot. My mom bakes and sometimes doesn't have what she bakes.
Yeah,
because
I have no desire for it at all.
Yeah, that's basically it's almost like that's our exchange.
Yes.
It's almost like it's an energy exchange.
It is almost an energy exchange, very much for me because I know when I'm baking and like I tell people, like even when I bake and I'm doing
Sapphire,
it,
I can see that.
There is, it's a very meditative therapeutic process, and Sapphire said that is very much like that for me. There's a lot of intention, like if I'm angry or upset, I don't bake because I want to make sure that whatever I'm pouring into that food, whatever I'm putting into that cake or cookies or brookies or whatever it is,
Lisa's brookies, Jesus Christ,
very intentional, and I want it to be filled with love. So that's super, super important for me. And maybe it's just that inpouring or outpouring into these items. I have no desire to taste whatever it is.
LaWanda,
there are so many things that I make that I have never tasted. Today,
really,
I am going to taste something that I baked for the first time ever. I can look at a recipe and I can tell if a recipe is good or not. Very easily. And this is from years and years of baking and kind of perfecting things. And just like when I tasted those things and I said, I could see how this could be improved upon. I don't have to taste it to know that I can get it to taste better. I can just pretty much pair ingredients and look at it and know that it'll be better tasting. So
that means you're very good at what you do.
I'm gonna taste something though that I baked tonight. So
is this going to disrupt? Is this going to disrupt the time space continuum or something? Doing this?
I hope not. I hope not. But honestly, it'll probably. Okay, so confession. There are a lot of people out there that have had my red velvet cake.
Oh
yes.
goodness, yes.
I've never, ever tasted it. I have no idea what it tastes like. But y'all say it's good.
What?
And I trust you. I trust you. I've never had it. I've never ever had it. It was given to me many years ago by a woman who was a fellow baker. She also had a business. We had businesses at the same time. And she shared the recipe with me for that and another cake called a 5-flavor pound cake. And she said, I'm giving you these recipes. You can never, ever give these recipes to anyone else. I said, okay, gotcha. Trade secret, right? So I've been baking that cake for roughly about maybe 25, 30 years, I'll say. So the woman who made the cake, who gave me the recipe, I tasted her cake. Mm-hmm. And I said, this is delicious. And she said, okay, I'll give you the recipe as a fellow baker. That's the last time I had the cake. That's the last time I had red velvet. And I've never tasted my own. Yeah, and that was about 30 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, that was about 30 years ago. Red velvet is not my favorite type of cake. Just not, But I tasted hers and I was like, it's delicious. So I went with it.
I don't know if I'm impressed or in awe.
I don't know.
I am like legitimately in awe right now. That is wow.
But most of what I bake, I never taste or have never tasted.
Wow.
I have tasted the brookies though. I do. I like those. I do like those.
No. Your brookies are unfair.
Yeah, I do like those. I have had those. But
so yeah. Okay, so let me big Lisa up right quick. No, I'm serious. I'm being very real right now. Because the first time I met Lisa, almost 3 years ago now, and Lisa brought over some brookies.
Yeah.
Yeah, you brought
that was the first thing. That was brookies.
Yeah, you brought over some brookies, and and tell me, and Lisa, tell me if I'm lying. After I had one, I hugged you really, really tight.
Yes.
I was like, oh my, those brookies were life changing.
Yeah. Lawanda said, well, Taste Tester is in the chat. And Lawanda is my Atlanta people. They know Lawanda, London, who else? Lakita. There's some other people in here that I know.
Fudge when he was here.
When he was here. Yeah. But anybody, Ebony, Blue Majesty, anybody who's ever come to the family reunion, of course, has had the opportunity to taste some of my baked goods.
Amazing.
I have mailed some things. Cruises had some stuff. Natty has had some things. Little Unique has had some things as well. But
Jesus.
When I had my baking business in particular, what happened with it? It was going well. It was thriving, and everything was everything.
Lakita, say that again, please. The
joy of it seemed to dissipate. That's what happened to me. And I had always promised myself that if that ever happened, because I viewed it as such a beautiful meditative thing, that I would stop.
That's fair.
And that is exactly what I did. That's what happened. So I dissolved the business. Plus, there were other things that I wanted to pursue. I dissolved the business, but I never stopped baking. I took a break from baking. Then I decided, hey, I'm going to bake something and just see how I feel. And the joy that I felt was like, it was phenomenal. It was on a whole nother level. But I realized it was because it had become a job. It was a chore. And I had to produce. And I was like baking all of these cakes, and my children were young, and I felt like I was, not spending enough time with them. It was a whole bunch of stuff.
No, you had your reasons.
So that's the reason why I dissolved the business. Now, stage 2, phase 3, whatever this is, I'm sort of picking it up again. Not full-fledged baking, but I am doing the jar cakes. So I have these little jars, And I layer the cake in the jars, and that's what you all had at the reunion. And usually that's what I ship out now.
I have so many of those jars.
Yes, you do. I probably need to get from you and take them home.
Please.
Because I do recycle those.
Yeah, because I keep the jars, because those jars are almost like my little remnants of joy.
The reminders
of just the beauty of
see, Love is another person this hat is so yeah, a little unique. Yes, I do have your address. So I really hope that Locke is right, that this doesn't alter reality. Tips us off the axis, red pill, blue pill. Because I'm gonna taste some of this cake. So let me talk about what I use. So I have a rum cake that I make. Oh, wow. This is my mother's recipe.
So, and I haven't had your rum cake either.
My mother gave me this recipe when I was a teenager. I was like 17 or 18 years old. And again, this was that top secret, you don't share this recipe with anybody. If you do, I'm gonna hurt you. I was like, okay, I got it. This recipe, when I used to have my baking business, I baked so much, I used to dream about baking. At night, I would go to bed and I would be like pouring ingredients and running the mixer. Yeah,
that's when it's time. That's when it was time.
Yeah, exactly. I knew. I was like, I'm dreaming about baking.
Yeah, that's what that. Yeah, you did the right thing.
So yeah, I did. I felt like I did the right thing.
You lost your joy.
I did.
Your joy with it.
So a couple of weeks ago, I talked about this stuff as well. This was on the same show with the Fabrizia pistachio. This is called Caribbean's Finest Caramel Rum. Now, usually I make my rum cake with just standard rum, dark rum. I've done spice rum before. I've done coconut rum before. But I had never done caramel rum. And when I tasted this on the show, the first thing I said is, I bet you this would be delicious in a cake. So guess what? I made a cake. And I brought one with me today. So this, y'all, is a Lisa the X caramel rum cake.
And that's packed like a Kia Coke too. Jesus.
And that's what it look like, y'all. Look at that.
Ooh.
So it has pecans on top. Trade secret recipe.
Right, exactly. When you see that foil, you already know.
And foil, like a lot of times when I had my baking business, people, it's like, they want to be fancy or whatever. But I'm like, listen, if I make it fancy, I got to pass that cost on to you.
Heck yeah.
So let's keep in mind that this is a home baked cake. I tell people I do not decorate cakes. I did a wedding cake one time in my life.
I know that probably took the fun out of it too.
I wanted to bang my head on that table. It was an experience. I'm having PTSD. It was an experience. And that was in the 90s. But I remember it like it was yesterday. I agreed to do a wedding cake for a friend of mine, and I had to decorate it. I had to get it to the church, and then I had to set it up. It was a lot. And I was like,
let me ask you this, Lisa. So so with cake decorating, what do you think about how cake decorating has evolved to what it is now?
I'm impressed. I am impressed. I think it's wonderful because it is an art. Yeah. It definitely is an art. There's so much creativity in it. But what I feel like is at the time that I was doing it, or the time I did it that one time, right? that one time I did it. People did not want to pay for the time and the effort that goes into it. Now it's different.
Because almost like it's an expectation now. But also too, the time that it takes is probably even more now than it was back then. Yes. Because some of the stuff they're doing now it's unbelievable. It's crazy.
It is. It's unbelievable. And I mean, I was a basic cake decorator. So the person that convinced me, right? Like one of my male friends, he and I had been friends for a really, really long time. He loved my desserts. He was a staunch supporter of my business and just a whole nine. And he was like, if I ever get married, I want you to do the wedding cake. Yeah, I sighed.
That person got you. You probably said it because you like, you ain't ever getting married.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that was one of those. You're like, shit.
Pretty much. And then he's like, oh, Elle, guess what? I was like, what? He was like, I'm getting married. I was like, to who?
Oh, shit.
What? What do you mean? I mean, so he gets engaged, and
now that was for you right there.
yeah,
you deserve that one.
Yeah, exactly. He gets engaged, and they had this engagement party, and he's like, so you do the desserts? I was like, yeah, I got you. And honestly, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I really thought doing the desserts at the engagement party, he was gonna let me slide. I was wrong. I was dead ass wrong. He was like, so you're going to do my cake, right? And I was like, I guess so. I mean, I promised 4 years ago? And he was like, yeah, you promised me. So I was like, I'm not a cake decorator. And he was like, I know, but I don't want to, it's not going to be real fancy. It's just pretty much a basic cake. First of all, that was a motherfucking lie. Because he sends me all these pictures, right? Let me just say that. He sends me all these pictures, and he's like, this is what I have in mind. I'm like, that's what you have in mind, but that's not in my mind.
You can tell she's still mad about this shit, yo.
That's not in my mind.
She is still mad.
It's not in my mind.
How long ago was this?
He got married in 99.
So you talking 25 years ago. She's still mad like it was last week.
I think it was because it was late 90s. I'll say 98, 99. Maybe it was 2000. Maybe. So he sends me these pictures, and I'm like, okay, yeah, exactly. Still trauma. And I'm like, okay, so did you mean to send these pictures to me? And he was like, yeah, I said, but you know I'm not a cake decorator, right? Like you know this, right? And he was like, yeah, but I know you can do it, and blah, blah, blah. Okay. So I said, all right. So we come to a compromise on what the cake is going to look like. And this is the decorations. Well, I did find out that you can buy a lot of things already pre-made, like flowers and things like that. So I did find that out. So that was very helpful. So I buy these pre-made flowers, and he's like, okay, this is what I want you to do, and this is the cake flavor I want, and blah, 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 blah. So we get all of that together. I bake the cake. I buy all these pans, and then he wanted this heart shape, and it was a lot of stuff. I do all of that. I do all of those things. Then it comes to icing this cake, right? And any of my decorators, I don't know if you guys know about marzipan. But, and something I found out about marzipan in my research was that marzipan, they used to sell it in a pharmacy. They thought that it was a cure for mental illness back in the day. But anyway, that's just a side note. I do this cake, and I'm putting these flowers on it, and I'm making it, and my whole dining room table is just full of cake and pans and getting all this stuff together. Then I realized I have to transport this cake and get it to the reception hall. I don't know why I didn't think about that. So I had to carefully disassemble it so that I could transport it. So I do that. I get it there. Y'all, when I get to the church, okay? So I get to the church, and the reception is going to be downstairs in the church. How about the door was locked? So I'm like, okay, what is happening? What is going on? What is going on? So finally I see the custodian. The custodian lets me in. I get in there, and I'm like, okay. So I get in there. I'm assembling this cake, getting everything together. And I have to, because I had to disassemble it, I kind of had to have like some extra marzipan to sort of fix it up and kind of fix my flaws. And then I'm very, very critical of my work. So I was like, I want it to look perfect. And then I'm like, this is very difficult. This is very hard. And I don't ever, that's a capital E, a capital V, another capital E, and another capital R. I don't ever want to do this again. And I haven't. Now, everybody loved the cake. He was very happy. It held together. None of the cracks showed in the pictures. So that was good. So yeah, that was my one and only decorating a wedding cake story. And then he wanted to give my name to people who were at the wedding. They were like, oh, they really liked it and they would love. No.
Hell no.
I quit. When I dropped that cake off, when that custodian let me in and I assembled that cake on the table, I quit. Okay. I went to the wedding, stayed about 30 minutes, 45 minutes at the reception, and then I dipped. I was like, I'm out. I'm tired.
Did you get paid what you thought you deserved?
Not what I deserved. I don't think I got paid what I deserved, but I got paid. He paid me what we agreed upon, but I did not know. But that was partially on me because I didn't know. I didn't know that it was going to take as much as it did. So that was on me.
That's fair.
That was on me. So I don't blame him for that portion of it. I totally blame myself for agreeing. I totally blame myself for thinking that I could do that shit and it was going to be a lot easier than what it was. And I totally blame him for getting married.
Is he still married?
He is still married. They are still married.
That's awesome. Now that is awesome.
Yes, they are still married.
So you're talking 25 years. Yeah. They hit their silver anniversary.
Yeah.
Congratulations to them.
They are still married
and they're still together.
They still together, and he still rags me about it because he's like, man, you was big bad. It's like, yes, I was. Yes, I was. I was big mad because he knows I was mad.
So the good thing, so that's actually the blessing of the whole thing is that fact that they are still
married.
That's all. Now that is awesome.
Yes, that part is awesome. That part is, and he says, he said we still, people still talk about that cake.
I mean,
because
but that cake. But the thing is, though, the way you bake, I see why people still talk about it.
Yeah, he said still, and I had a lot of people like that had attended their wedding who I crossed paths with for many years afterwards, and they were like, "Oh, you're the one who made the birthday. You made the wedding cake. Oh, could you make a birthday cake for me?" And I was like,
"Hell no,
not a decorated one." I was like, "Now, you just want some with some frosting on it, and you can put some candles on it. Here you go. I got you.
Just do that shit in a jar." Seriously, I mean, do that shit in the jar, put little sprinkles on that joint.
I mean, now that's exactly what I would do because that's what I reverted to was the whole
sprinkles.
Jar cakes. So yes, but no, at that time, Wanda said your cake saved this marriage, right? I said I wasn't doing it again, and he
one and done.
One and done. And can I tell you all that? Now they don't live in Atlanta anymore, but when they lived in Atlanta. Every year during the Christmas holiday, he would have a gathering at his house. He would order 5 rum cakes from me with triple rum. And we're going to talk about this rum cake. I'm going to talk to y'all about what triple rum means. All right. So I told you I use the caramel rum. So I want to talk to you about this a little bit. So this is my rum cake. In the recipe, the rum itself is only 70 proof. Hey, Mitch Muse. Approximately a cup goes into the batter. Now, this is a smaller cake. Usually the cake is a larger size. But what I did was I halved the batter and I put it in 2 smaller cans. 2 smaller pans, not cans, pans. Okay.
I'm rubbing off on you.
So, yeah, it's contagious. So There's 1 cup, a half a cup that goes into the batter, and a half a cup that goes into the glaze. Okay, no straw, D-Man, unless you want one. So it's really only 1 cup of rum. So 70 proof, half a cup of rum, a little math here. That is approximately 41.3 milliliters of alcohol. After you bake it for 1 hour, about 25% of the rum remains. So a lot of it burns off. Okay. Now, people who have this cake often say, but it's got a strong rum taste and flavor to it. It's really the glaze. It's the glaze that has that really strongness to it, has that strong flavor to it. So I told you it's 1 cup of rum in the entire cake. So the people that order triple rum, they're basically saying, I want 3 cups of rum. So I still continue to put the half cup in the batter, and then the other liquid goes into the glaze. So we are talking about when you take the foil off of it, these people, you don't smell nothing but rum. And my thing is, why don't you just drink a bottle of rum? Just drink a bottle of rum. Why you want a triple rum cake? What's the cake doing? Because it ain't doing jack shit at that point, if you ask me. But he would order 5 triple rum cakes from me every Christmas until he moved. One year I did try to mail him one, but the weight of it was like cost prohibitive. Okay, we'll just put it like that. Like to make the cake, and these are old prices, so listen, when you hear me say these prices, don't be trying to say you said. I used to sell a rum cake for $30. Okay, and that was a good deal, right?
Even then.
It was a good deal then. To mail him this cake, I was mailing him 1 cake. It cost $42 because of the weight.
I can see that.
So we decided, So now it's the thing, like if he comes into town, he'll reach out. Yeah, he'll. Yeah. It was like, nah, that's not gonna work. So it was like, now it's like if he comes in town, he's like, okay, hey, I'm coming in town. Can you whip me up a cake and I'll do it. That kind of thing. So yeah, we don't ship anymore. That's also one of the reasons why I do the jars, because of the weight. I learned that from dealing with him. So
we all appreciate that. We all do.
This is the rum cake with the caramel rum. And a couple of people in here got a chance to have this because Bro had a 4th of July get together. And I made this and I took it. And Guzzle had some. And Pam. And London had some, I think. Yeah, I was away. You were not around. But you get a chance to have some now. So this is it. Okay, so choir member, you support rum over her rum cake for 5 days and then serve. People get drunk. Yeah. The more it sits, the better it gets. I will say that. And it freezes beautifully. By the way, I will say that. So that is yours. And so here we go. My first time tasting it in forever. Ever. Cheers. Ooh, it smells good.
This is moist as hell too. Haven't even had it. I haven't even tasted it.
That's pretty good.
Okay, so since Lisa ain't gonna talk about it,
this is pretty good.
This joint melts in your mouth. This melts in your mouth. This is amazing, Lisa. Thank you.
You're welcome. What I'm trying to really see is if, and I don't. You know what? I'm trying to see something that I can't.
Exactly.
Okay, and the reason why I'm saying this, I was thinking, how does the caramel flavor add? But since I've never had the regular one, I don't know.
Yeah, I see.
I really can't fairly compare it. So, yeah, Someone said, "Is your
Oh
mic
no,
on?"
no, it wasn't actually. No,
Okay,
it
it wasn't.
No,
Oh,
sorry,
it
sorry
wasn't
about
on.
that. No,
Okay, so
thank you.
what'd you say?
No, this is amazing. It's moist. It's almost melts in your mouth type of good. So I mean, I was no, functionally no, I was actually talking, but I thought I had the mic on and I didn't. So that's my bad. But it's this is amazing. This is insanely good.
This is good.
Yes, basically as soon as I hit the cake with my fork, I was like, oh, this is different.
I still don't want to eat it. And I'm going to tell you why. Again, another thing you all can talk about me. Liquor and sweets.
Don't. Yeah.
In my mind. Now, because remember, I just tasted a bunch of stuff that I liked, right? Mm-hmm. Liquor and sweets. But in my mind, they don't go together.
But you can taste it more with this than you could with the others.
Yes. Is it a good blend? Because remember, I talked about that. Is it well blended?
So let me ask you this. Mm-hmm. No, well, number one, yes, it is well blended. But rum cakes usually are stronger than anything that we've had already anyway. It does have a stronger alcohol taste.
Yes. Yes.
Let me ask you this, though. Since you say you don't like sweets and alcohol, how about food? Like the wings. Like take my wings for example.
I love those. I love your wings. They're delicious. It depends. Because, of course, I know there are things that you can make and use wine in them.
I usually use red wine with my beef.
And I mean, I've had those things and they were delicious. But maybe because it was more like a marinade as opposed to... But then... You know what? I've had things that have bourbon in it, like sauces and stuff. And it was, I do. I love a whiskey glazed hamburger.
Yeah.
Like the Jack Daniel's sauce stuff. I love it.
That was actually the inspiration of my wings.
It's good.
Because those sauces like that were the inspiration of my wings.
Yeah.
But
food in my mind is different than the desserts.
I've sold salmon in bourbon before. Like soaked, like this, like basically soaked it overnight and then just baked it and grilled it or whatever.
I've had that before too. So it's yeah. Okay. Yeah. So
I love it. You don't say.
So I'll send me a lot about to make me move to the ATL. We'll take care of you.
No, we got you.
We'll feed you. I mean that, like I tell people, if you
Holly, I got you covered. I owe you big time. I got you.
If you
Holly,
know me, it's a couple of things about me. I will feed you. I will make sure that you are fed and watered. As I tell my mother, as my mother calls it that. Like, well, I think it's like from the cowboy movies. I don't know, but I'm gonna make sure you fed and watered.
Yeah, because the water. Yeah, because the bar's a watering hole.
Yeah,
so yeah,
exactly. Mm-hmm. So, because she always say, "Well, what we got in there to be watered with?" And I'm like, "What? What in the hell does that mean?" But
bring new meaning to watering plants.
Yeah, exactly. What we got to be watered with. So I'm gonna make sure that you fed and watered, for sure. And you're gonna have some kind of dessert. Yeah, I'm always gonna make sure that you got a dessert because again, the dessert is really where I show my love. I remember this woman that I used to work with. She said that she had heard that if a person can cook, they can't bake, and if they can bake,
they can't cook.
They can't cook. And so she said, "So you're a really good baker." And I said, "And guess what? I can cook too. Damn it!
Yeah, you can.
I can do both."
She can.
I can do both.
She can. I vouch for that. She can.
I enjoy the baking more because again, it's more therapeutic.
Yeah, it's more personal to you.
Yeah, it is.
It's more personal to you.
Cooking is more like a eat to live to eat sort of type of thing. And there are things that I love, but some of them are better when other people make them. When Locke makes wings, I would prefer to have his wings than to cook wings myself or to buy wings because he made them, and that's better. That's better. But yeah, I don't know why this. She wasn't even that old of a person, but that's what she said. That's what she believed.
Holly, Holly, I got a surprise for you when you come next month. I got a surprise for you.
Okay, so Holly, you are coming for the Derby?
And Lisa hasn't even had. No, you have had this surprise.
What did I have? Oh, yes. Okay, yeah, Holly, get ready. I'll just say that. I'll sit up on that. Get ready. get ready.
Yeah, so, come hungry.
Yes. And Holly, if it's something that we got going on, that we tasted today, let me know. I'll take care of it for you. Okay.
Cruise. So, no, not steak. No.
Okay. So we have to taste the pistachio.
Oh, yes, we do.
Because that's the last thing. I kind of put on. I got it looks terrible over there. But anyway.
And see, I was good. I didn't eat the rest of it.
So I soaked this a little bit. So we're going to see if it tastes any better. Just a little bit. You told me not to pour too much on there, but I really like that gurgle though. I feel like it could just use the
gurgle.
More.
I knew the gurgle was going to.
Yeah.
Going to do it. London.
What did London say?
She said she's gonna be over here when Holly comes. It's a self-invite. Lisa, I got it. I got an idea.
Got an idea?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I got an idea.
Lock is better.
It is.
It's better.
It went from Fragonagle to
meh.
Meh. Yeah, it's fully meh now.
Cruz says soaked nuts are preferred. Are they? Are they preferred?
Yeah, it's meh.
Yeah,
it's still towards.
Yeah, not a lot of flavor.
FNBS, but it's not terrible.
It's not. That definitely made it better.
It made it better, but trust me, it don't take much to make it better because that was.
Yeah, it needed a lot of help.
It needed that one needed some help.
It needed.
Now let me ask you this: does it taste nuttier to you?
Yes, it does to me.
And I think that part of the portion you had was probably more dense. Was more it probably had more nuts in it than the piece you had before.
Maybe so, because I'm looking at it and I do see more space.
Because when you probably get closer to the middle.
You're right.
Because I think he probably had a crust.
Look at this piece that I had. Like this definitely has more nuts in it than this piece.
Yeah.
So you can. Cruz says she likes them clean. You talking about your nuts or the nuts? Not your. Well, they can be considered yours.
Natty, relax.
So yeah, more nuts, closer to the middle. Yeah. So that was everything that we tried. We'll go back through. My last fun fact, and we got one more poll to put up. S'mores were invented by Girl Scouts, and they got their name by people asking for some more. So not just in the movie, right? Not just in The Sandlot, which is one of my favorite movies. The original recipe was published in 1927 in a book called, and this cracked me up. This cracked up my 8th grade mind. The book was called Tramping and Trailing with the Girl Scouts. The tramping part. Listen, I didn't name the damn book. It was called Tramping and Trailing with the Girl Scouts. So they invented s'mores in 1927. And we have one more poll where I am asking you all to tell me a thing or two. So whoever's doing the polls, please get the polls up, and I'm going to do my review or our review of everything that we tasted. So we started off with our candy. The Jack Daniel's Tennessee Whiskey Delights. That was the first item that we tasted by Goldkin, which is a Swiss chocolatier that produced these. And we gave these a hell yeah. Then we went to our Turin Bailey's Irish cream original whatever's candies. We gave these also a hell yeah. We've had these before, but we liked them. They have the Irish cream flavored liqueur in the center. Then we moved on to all of our wonderful Fabrizio things. And we tasted a bunch of Fabrizio. We had the brownie, which I have nothing left of the brownie but the package. So we had a limoncello brownie. That's what it was from Fabrizio Lemon Baking Company. And that's what it was. So what is the badge for, Cruz?
You missed a whole side conversation on that.
Okay, what?
So she's basically talking about the Girl Scouts being tramps.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, some of them probably grew up to be.
Some of them probably did.
And then she was like, I can only imagine the badge.
Tramp! What you call me?
There's a big capital T.
Bluesy hussy.
A stiletto high heel.
Yeah. They had a subcategories. Ho, bluesy, harlot. All of those. Anyway. So yeah. Okay, so we had that. We had the brownie, the limoncello brownie, and we gave that with the coconut. I gave it a meh, right?
Yeah.
You liked it? You gave it a hell yeah?
Yeah, I gave it a hell yeah.
Okay. Then we had the Whoopie Pie. It was blueberry and lemon. Blueberry and lemon. And I really like that. Hey, Diva. How you doing? I really like that quite a bit. So I gave that the hell yeah. It was so much better than anticipated. It didn't look all that great. Texture wasn't all that great, but it was delicious. And then we did our loaf cakes. We had our pistachio, which we just tried to doctor up, and it helped a little bit when we doctored it up. It was better. The poll is up. Your favorite dessert, please vote. And so you're going to see something on the bottom. It's called Loom Kloon. And let me tell you what Loom Kloon is, what it translates to.
Is that like Shukluk?
It translates to, I barely know I swallowed it. It is a Thai dessert. It's made out of like custard and coconut and all this stuff, but it's called Loom Kloon. And that's what it translates to. And I put that in there just for y'all, just for the 8th graders. Because when I read that, I was like, say what now? It's for real. It's a real dessert. It is a Thai dessert called Loom Kloon. That's how you say it. Or something like that. Something close to it. So yeah. So I'll put that on there. So if you just like something that just eases down the throat, then maybe you might like that dessert. That might be your favorite. I don't know. I wanted to put that on there.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. And I have a whole thing that I can, read to y'all if y'all care about. Yes, it's the translation. Let me do that. Cause when I read it, I was like, I gotta read this to them. So cake is the winner, right? Cake is my favorite. Cake is my favorite. That's my favorite dessert. Then I would say cookies. I'm a chocolate chip. I'm a chocolate
chip dude.
I'm a chocolate chip cookie fan as well. So
no, warm, soft.
Okay.
Yeah, cause Chips Ahoy, those crumbly ones. No, I'm good.
Yeah, me too. Agreed. So Loom Kloon is a unique hanam, which is basically the Thai word for dessert. Is so silky and smooth, its name translates to I forgot, I swallowed. Thai people fashion this melt in your mouth morsel into 2 parts. The base is made up of a custardy, not custardly, custard.
Dastardly.
I know, that's exactly what I was thinking too when I read it. A custardy layer.
That damn twin speak of ours.
Of cooked mung bean flour, sugar, and a stunning food dye such as butterfly pea flower, which is like this really bright purplish color.
Yeah.
People drink it in tea a lot. The top is salted, fluffy coconut cream. Then they infuse it with smoke and a very special incense only used for desserts. It adds a floral jasmine aroma and a smoky undertone to an otherwise simple flavor profile. It sounds interesting, doesn't it?
It does.
It sounds really interesting. But yes, that's what it translates to. I forgot I swallowed. So, Leum, Leum, Klun, Kleun.
And see, it almost it almost is like how it's spelled, like how I spell all of them.
Yep.
That's yeah, all of them.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah, both of them. Exactly. Same thing. Jay Trey said, y'all do have a smoker.
That is true.
So next time you go to a Thai restaurant, and I don't know. I mean, I like Thai food. I've never seen it on the menu or anything, but maybe it's something to ask about. So yes. Jesus, yes, it has been very interesting. Nuts, cream,
it's been colorful, to say the least.
I forgot I swallowed. Right?
London, stop.
Forgot I swallowed all of them.
God damn it. London.
Yes, all of that. So anyway, continuing with the review. The blueberry limoncello loaf, we gave that a hell yeah. We liked it quite a bit. And then the lemon loaf, we said yes to this. They got a hell yeah also. The lemon loaf better be good, right? Coming from a limoncello company. And then, last but not least, we had the caramel rum cake made with Caribbean's finest caramel rum, made by me. First time ever tasting it. I do think it tastes pretty good. I don't have to have it again. Only because now I know what it tastes like. I'm good. And I'm great with just sharing the love with everybody else.
And we appreciate it.
So, yeah.
You are appreciated for that.
Thank you.
No, seriously. Thank you.
Yes. So you might be wondering just, why liquor and sweets? Why did somebody decide that was a good thing, right? A good thing. Alcohol is a flavor carrier. It enhances aromas and it releases the depth of other ingredients. It often creates a distinct flavor profile as well. Rum creates caramel and vanilla. Bourbon will give it like a smoky vanilla taste. Brandy and port will give it like a fruitiness or a warmth. So that's everything. I enjoyed it, and neither Locke nor I are bouncing off the walls. If you drove us to Buc-ee's right now, we probably would stay awake. And speaking of which, please everybody take a moment to wish London Michelle a very happy birthday. She will be celebrating officially on July 23rd.
Happy birthday.
That is her birthday. But since I will not be on next week on the 24th, because it is my oldest son's birthday, I want to say happy birthday to her now. So yes, my oldest son will be 25 on the 24th. And London has a milestone birthday that she is celebrating on the 23rd. So happy birthday, London. London is turning the big 4-0. So she told me she wanted to go out, have a good time. And I was like, okay, girl, I got you. I'm going to put you in your car seat and I'm going to take you to Buc-ee's. I'm going to take you to Buc-ee's. And that's what we doing. Now, she gonna sleep the whole way.
Oh, she gonna be knocked the entire hell out.
She gonna be knocked out when we get 15 miles outside of Atlanta.
15 miles outside of Atlanta. 15 seconds outside the driveway.
Right. She gonna be asleep. But and then she gonna wake up and say, Buc-ee's. So yeah, she said the best car ride of her life. So yeah. Ooh, Snoop. Since you don't get it.
She know. No, one lie has not been told on this one.
Yes, it's
true.
Not. We had a whole conversation earlier today about London and her sleeping, because London, you can be talking to London, and if London is tired and sleepy, now she does warn you. She did point that out to me, and she does. She warns you. She'll say, "I'm sleepy." You look over there, and it'll be like eyes closed, deep breathing. You might get a little teeny tiny snore, maybe. Hey, MC2,
a little cute one at that. She's like,
you might get a little something, but yeah, she just gone.
She gone.
She gone. She just out. She out. But she does warn you. She'll always warn you. It's never just, random.
Yeah.
Till you get her strapped in that car seat.
Yeah, when she's strapped in, it's a wrap.
That's it. So,
hilarious.
Again, I will not be here next Thursday because I will be celebrating my oldest son's birthday. And then the day before, again, when you see London in chats on the 23rd, if she hangs out on Twitch, don't forget to tell her happy birthday. I will be back on the 31st with a very special guest. My special guest remotely is going to be Psalmist. So I'm really looking forward to that sitting down with Brown. I am excited to talk to her about this new music that she has out and everything that she's doing and everything she's going to be doing, because I know she's going to be doing a whole bunch more stuff. So I'm super excited about that. Also coming up, we have a Music Over Everything Cleveland edition Raid Train that will be coming up the beginning of August. We have some more Beats for a Cure programming that's going to kick off in August as well. If you're here in the Atlanta area, exclamation promo, you will see Fresh Radio. They have a Fresh Radio show party coming up next weekend. They have a big one coming up in August. XL. That will be at the Lofts if you're here in the Atlanta area. And then in October, it's going to be other stuff happening. But in October, we have Beats for a Cure North and South. So there's a collab happening with D-Man and Fresh Radio. And so this is going to be like New Year's Rockin' Eve, where we go back and forth. You'll be able to see both parties. So if you're here in the Atlanta area, you're welcome to come hang out. You can go to Cleveland and hang out. Got an all-star lineup. Wherever you go, you're going to have a good time. Okay? So I want to tell you all always thank you. Locke, I want to say thank you to you for sampling with me today. I hope that you enjoyed.
Thank you. Yeah, I outside of the pistachio, I enjoyed them all.
Okay. Good deal.
But thank you. But Lisa, you know how I am about this, so I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. And yeah, so I believe that Block Party is going on. I know it's going on. And I think they are with Guzzle. Yes. Let's right into Guzzle. Let's go over and support him. And I will see y'all on the 31st. And I'll see you in the Twitch streets before that. Thank you, Cruz. Thank you, Natty. Thank you, London. Happy early birthday, London. And I'll see you on Saturday, in the car seat on the way to Buc-ee's. So I'll make sure I strap you in real good. Buc-ee's. So we're going to have a good time. And Locke, you'll get a chance to, I ain't gonna leave all of it. You just tell me what you want to keep, and the rest of it I'll take home with me.
I appreciate that. Thank you, man.
Because I know I don't want.
The temptation is real, but this is no. Thank you, appreciate it.
Wanda said I'll bring a sippy cup. She likes slushies.
Yes, she does. Yes,
she really likes slushies. So yeah. London says, "Say the lemon loaf."
No, man, thank you though, for real. This is good.
Yeah, it was fun.
And we will see y'all in a couple of weeks.
Yes, it was. See you on the 31st, y'all. Make sure you say, "Hey, Guzzle, what's up? Hey, Miss KB."